We're going to make a new project in Nuendo to record our drum kit. File, new project, take the empty project and make sure that it is in the D drive sandbox in whichever folder you need. So I'm going to put it in undergrad, and I'm going to go for a new folder in the undergrad folder. So I'm going to create a new folder and call this Adrian. I'm going to go into there and press OK. Up comes a new project. It's untitled. So one of the first things I'm going to do is actually save that project. So File, Save As. It's in my folder called Adrian, and I'm going to call this test_project. Now I need to set up some buses to map the microphones that are coming in to here into the sound card. So I go Devices, VST Connections. Note the shortcut key of F4. This page here has a number of VST connections for outputs, and these output connections, this stereo out, this looks about right. It's coming out of ADAT 1 and 2, and we're only using stereo for our purposes today. But I need to look at the input connections, and it has a stereo in connection, and I don't need this. So I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to right click and remove the bus. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new bus, and my input bus will be mono, and we had 9 microphones, or I think kick, snare bottom, snare top, hi-hat, tom 1, tom 2, tom 3, overhead left, overhead right. So we had 9 buses, 9 mono buses. There they are, and it should align to ADATs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now in Nuendo I select the mixer, and the mixer shows you nine input tracks. You never need to touch these, so we can actually hide these, because the volume controls that you're going to use are, or the volume controls, the amplitude controls of the gain of each microphone will be set here on the octapres. But you do need some tracks in your mixer. So I'm going to right click in this patch here, add audio track, and I'm going to select mono tracks, and I'm going to select 9 mono tracks. Up they come. And now in my mixer I need to map each one of these mono ins here to its own bus. So I have mono in 2, mono in 3, mono in 4, mono in 5, mono in 6, mono in 7, mono in 8, mono in 9. The words mono in, pretty uninformative. What you might want to do is go back to your VST connections and actually label these as kick. So that now says kick, and you might even want to label your track to kick. I don't know whether you can zoom in far enough to catch that, Ollie, but if you can, that's great. Labelling up your tracks and your input buses just keeps you with a neat and tidy session.